Hi, welcome to this class. Now, in this class, we will do another type of aggregation. So we already did like sum and average, but now we would like to do mean and basically like minimum and maximum. This is the idea. Now, in the minimum and the maximum, what we are trying to do here is we are trying to see how we can select the minimum or we could get the maximum from a certain data set. So first, when we try to query the table, now before we query the table, we could even preview the data. Now we see that we have an airport traffic data, right? This airport traffic data is found in the COVID-19 geotab mobile file, mobile impact in EU, basically. Now, maybe for instance, we want to see, we would like to see for different airports. We have different airports in this table. So we have different airports in this table, and maybe these airports are, appearing like multiple times. Maybe they could have like one airport applying like, coming out like, multiple times. So maybe because, for instance, if we apply one thing we learned in the other class, maybe we could say select star from this data set, and we basically come here and we put a where clause and we say we want to see this airport name, for instance. So how many times does this airport name occur in this data set, for instance? So maybe Kingsmead Airport, right? So when we run this query, what we see is the Kingsmead Airport is occurring in this data set 464 times. So maybe we are not interested in, like seeing the data set. Maybe seeing this, maybe we're not really interested on seeing like this granular level of data, but maybe for each airport name, we want to see what was the first time they appeared in the data set and what is the last time they appeared in the data set. So in this case now, when we write this query, we could say that since we're trying to count for each airport name, so we will say airport name, and then we will say, so we want to see the earliest date that the airport featured in the data set. So we put the date. So we're trying to find the minimum date. So this is like the earliest date, right? So the earliest date. And then we are trying to find the latest date, which is like the most recent date. So this is like the latest date, right? And then we name it the latest date. And then just like in the fashion of aggregation, we will group by. So we're trying to find this data for different airport names. So we will just group by the airport name. And when we group by the airport name, what we can see here is we will see that when we run this query, for instance, now we will get different airport names, and to see the first time this airport was featuring in this data set, and then the last time this airport was featuring in this data set, right? And this is basically the idea of minimum and maximum. If we want to have an idea of how many times this airport basically have featured in this data set in between these days, then we could just put a count star, which basically counts all the data set. Counts the number of times that this airport name is in the data set. So you have the count of occurrences, right? And so when we run this data set, what do we get? So basically we see that we have this Newark Liberty, which is occurring for 71 times. And basically like the earliest time we saw it in this data set was 16th of March, and then the latest time was 30th of June. So this is the idea of doing this minimum and maximum date. I mean, we could also do it on numbers, for instance. So basically, we could do it on numbers also. We can apply this to numbers as well to see what is the minimum, percentage of baseline that we have for each, like for each airport. So maybe we could even add this to our data set, for instance. So we will say mean of baseline, percentage of baseline, right? And so basically, here we could even name it minimum percentage baseline. So when we run this query now, what do we see? When we run this query now, we will see that for Calgary dataset, airport, it shows basically like the earliest date was, 16th of March to 2020, and the last date was 30th of June 2021. And the number of occurrences is 471 in the data set, and then the minimum percentage of baseline in the whole data set at any day was 9%, and it was 100% at another day. Now, we haven't said basically we're just saying like the minimum percent of baseline for, this period when this airport name was paid in this data set. We do not attribute this minimum percent to a certain day. Now, in future, when we go into even much more intermediate level of this course, we might even be able to do some really complex, more advanced analysis using some of these features, or maybe even doing it in a different way. So basically, this is just basically minimum and maximum, and this is the way it works. So I will see you in the next one. Thank you.